everybody. Today we're taking a look at Blade Runner, the role-playing game Replicant Rebellion. Now, this is the third expansion to the overall game, or rather second expansion, where the first one kind of had the starter set, and that's why I was referring to it as the third. So you had the core game, the starter set, and then Fiery Angels, and now Replicant Rebellion. So Replicant Rebellion is basically centered around a kind of uprising where the replicants and some humans are working together to basically overthrow the status quo. Now, the folks at Free League, as always, I mean, if you've watched my most recent videos from Free League, you'll notice a reoccurring theme, and this is something that Free League just consistently does every single time, is just their attention to detail, their art in their books, just absolutely fantastic. The way that they structure the books, the consistency there, the overall look definitely, makes it for a very immersive environment. And so this one is no exception. And so we even have, some new character types and, a lot of new story elements, and, stuff like this stuff right here is exactly what I'm referring to. And, they just do an amazing job with it. And this is a great story edition following on Fiery Angels. And I mean, again, they just did a phenomenal job between the maps and the different flyers and things like that you see throughout the book. I mean, absolutely start to finish. This one was a joy to play. We had so much fun with this one. And my only complaint about Replicant Rebellion is that it was released slightly different than the way they did Fiery Angels. So with Fiery Angels, they did, a box set like this, where you have your actual case file book. Of course, does not want to come out. And then this right here is the real reason why it's so good. So beyond the maps, you have other items in here as well that really help truly make the story fully immersive. We have newspapers, flyers, letters, that kind of attention to detail. Free League just does so well. And that, I was hoping that with Replicant Rebellion, we would have a lot of the same happening here, but unfortunately we did not. That's only a minor thing overall, because most of the role-playing games are done completely in your head. So or rather out loud, like together, but visually you're seeing it in your head. And so you don't need all of that stuff to make it a good game. It just makes it an amazing game when it's there. And, again, this one's absolutely fantastic, worth taking the time to play and dive right into. If you're able to, I highly recommend just starting from the beginning, going with the starter set, the core story, going into Fiery Angels, and then Replicant Rebellion. You will not be disappointed. And I think that, for anyone that is fans of the Cyberpunk type universes, Blade Runner specifically, you're going to absolutely love these books, and especially playing them as well. So well worth picking up, and I honestly can't recommend this series enough. And Free League, as a publisher, when it comes to role-playing games, by far, I think that they're second to none. There is really almost no role-playing game company that I would buy from before buying from Free League. If I had to pick and choose, there's really only one title that Free League doesn't make that I pick up every time. And beyond that, it's Free League at pretty much every single purchase for me. So well worth picking up, well worth playing. I want to say thank you to Free League for sharing this with us. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great night.
Now I'm set, painting minis with no regret. Set up fast, tear downs clean. It's the slickest station I've ever seen. Whether Penny or Hammer, Walking Dead or Apex, create trophies, a kit that clears the specs. No clutter, no stress, just pop and play. Take your squad and save the day, babe. I tried the rest, but this one slays. From dungeon crawlers to sci-fi rays, it's my go-to. My tabletop gem, create trophies, the kit, yes ma'am. So if you're a hobbyist like me, here's the link to paint stress free. Join the fun, let your colors run free. Whether you're Penny or Hammer, The Walking Dead or Apex, create trophies, the kit that clears the specs. No clutter, no stress, just pop and play. Just squad and save the day. I've tried the rest, but this one slays. From dungeon crawlers to sci-fi rays, it's my go-to. My tabletop gem, create trophies, the kit, yes ma'am. So if you're a hobbyist like me, here's the link to paint stress free. So the fun, let your colors run free.